right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. This brother Shemaiah. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. The title of this video is going to be called Civil War. Okay, I'm going to check up some articles and stuff like that to go with the scriptures. But there's a lot of things that's about to pop off. Not only that we're going to have a civil war in America, modern day America, but a race war as well. Because you got Judah is being roused up, and these Edomites are also being roused up as well. So I'm gonna go to end time headlines real quick. I'm gonna share the screen, and I hope this video is edifying to the elect and those that are tuning in. Let me see what this does. That's not different. Okay. Let me share the screen. All right, be good. So this is, close that. All right, this is end time headlines. All right, it says Amazon unveils high-tech droids with human touch that can replace workers. Amazon has introduced its latest warehouse innovation, the Vulcan robot, a groundbreaking system equipped with the genuine sense of touch. This technology enables the robot to handle. Let me read this again. Let me read this. Genuine sense of touch. This technology enables the robot to handle delicate tasks such as picking, moving, stowing items previously exclusive to human workers. And what they're going to do, they're going to remove you people, and they're going to put in the robots. Okay, Black Mirror is about to be a reality. Wow. It says while Amazon emphasizes the robot's potential to enhance efficiency, the unveiling has sparked discussion about its implications for warehouse employment. So, right, man, these robots are coming in about to take you people's jobs, man. Okay. This it says Pakistan avenged India's missile strikes, calls it an act of war on the brink of wider conflict. Okay, because Pakistan and India are now they're now at war with each other. It says Pakistan National Security Council (NSC) it said had authorized the country's armed forces to avenge and strikes by India as powers include the United States and China. All right, so what is that? Wars and rumors of wars, man. Hey, man, you should be excited. Ooh, Israel claims that it has disabled Yemen's main airports with airstrikes. Trump indicates major announcement ahead of Middle East trip. Damn, there's a lot going on. Damn, India launches missile strike again, 9 sites in Pakistan. Yeah, man, this is war, man. CEO warns of cataclysmic event that will impact America business. Yo, there's so much stuff going on. Oh man, but hey, it's a lot of things that are going on, man. All right, Arizona man killed. Road rage speaks to killer through artificial intelligence. That's crazy. Let's see what this has. Okay, Pakistan to avenge India's missile strikes calls it an act of war on the brink of wider conflict. Okay, Pakistan National Security Council said it had authorized the country's armed forces to avenge strikes by India as powers include the United States and China, which borders both countries, urged to nuclear-armed neighbors to show restraint. India launched airstrikes on Wednesday in Operation Sindoor, targeting alleged terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-controlled Jammu, the Kashmir, that is said it was used as a launch pad for attack on tourists near the town of Pahalgam on April 22nd. Pakistan said the strikes had killed and injured civilians, including a woman and a child, at a masjid that was hit, at a mosque that was hit. Pakistan's NSC called the strikes an act of war under international law. So yeah, America got to get in it. China about to get in it, and you know what's about to happen? War, man. Okay, war. Trump. Civil war. I just saw an article earlier. Was it this? Was this it? Let me see. No, that's not it. Schlocky, give me 1 second. Damn, my phone. Um, Let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay, next one. I found it. It was on my other. It was on my phone. Experts says Silver War Aaron. Let me see. Wow, the New Yorker. It says that the Americans preparing for a second civil war. It says many. Damn. It says many believe that the U.S. descent into political violence. Some are joining survivalist communities and canning food and buying guns. By Charles Bethea, November 4th, 2024. This is not the article that I was looking for, but this is better. It says, did he say fight? Drew Miller asked, and it was July 13. We were in a rural Colorado near an outpost of Fortitude Ranch, a network of survivalist retreats that Miller has constructed in anticipation of civilizational collapse. News of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. So I remember when this happened, man. You know, me and my family was on vacation, and I went into my aunt's room in the hotel, getting dressed. I was waiting for her to get dressed. While I was waiting for her, hey, I turned on the TV. Trump got shot. All right, in the ear. That was when Trump got shot in the ear. But still, man. And that day, that roused up a lot of Edomites. A lot of Edomites felt that power, man, that pride. White guilt is dying, man. News of the attempted assassination of DJ Trump, the first one, has just pinged. A young man named Thomas Crooks has shot Trump from the rooftop near a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, striking his right ear. Trump has stood with blood on his face, shouting to his crowd, "Fight, fight, fight." The shooter's motives were unknown, but the Republicans were blaming Democrats. All right, Republicans, keywords, Republicans were what? Blaming Democrats. Okay, so you're gonna have political wars, you're about to have racial wars and a civil war, man. Files charges against Joseph R. Biden for inciting an assassination. Representative Mike Collins posted on X. Representative uh, uh, Marjorie Taylor Greene accused the evil Democrat, okay, keyword evil, Democratic Party of attempting, all right, Xing out DJ Trump, man. Miller's phone began to make the sound of a dog barking his ringtone as members and employees of the ranch sent texts and emails. Okay. It says, as the barking continues, I asked what Miller thought this could stir things up, he said. After a huge pause, things could escalate. Okay, things could what? Escalate. It says Miller, a fit and unnerving analytical 66-year-old, was wearing a 42 range shirt, t-shirt, Slovakia, and a handgun holster on his cargo pants. He grew up in Nebraska, served as an intelligence officer in the Air Force for 30 years before retiring as a colonel. Okay, in 2010. He has long maintained a fixation on disaster and an Unabomber type person, he told me. He could release a bioengineered virus to kill off mammalian weeds, as one prominent scientist have killed humans. An electromagnetic pulse attack could cause month-long blackouts. After retiring, Miller had an idea that combined his interest in reading for such events with is an entrepreneurial streak, establishing a survival community that was both comfortable and armed to the teeth. He reached out to real estate agents in West Virginia. I just said I want a remote location with a year round water, off the beaten path, accessible in all kinds of weather, he told me. The first one said, "Are you?" It says, "Oh, you're looking for a survival location." It says, it says after several months, more agents had the same response. Miller asked how they knew what he was after. What he was after. The agent replied, "We had people from every 30-letter agency in DC with little places out here." Miller told me she even showed me a few, and I thought, God dang it, people, you shouldn't do that. In 2015, okay, give me 1 second. Shalaki, my family just came in, and I didn't want them making any noises while I'm doing my lesson. But let me continue. Where was I? Oh, it says in 2015, Miller opened the first 42 ranch in the mountains a couple hours outside DC. Its proximity to the capital was strategic. That it says that's the obvious big target. Miller told me at the time foreign terrorists were at the top people's minds. Now, for many, it's civil war. Okay, because during the time growing up, one of the biggest enemies in the political world was Ishmael. Because you know what happened. You know he dropped the letter B on the towers, man. Okay, September 11th, and people it was a long time for people to get their mind off of Ishmael. Now civil war. It says, according to analysis of FEMA data, some 20 million Americans are actively preparing for a cataclysm, roughly twice as many in 2017. Political violence, including the specter of civil war, is one of the reasons. A recent study conducted by researchers at UC Davis concluded that 1 in 3 adults in the United States, including up to half of the Republicans, feel that violence is usually or always justified to advance certain political objectives. Said returning Trump to the White House in May, Ray Dalio, the billionaire founder of Bridgewater's Associate, one of the largest hedge funds, to told the Financial Times that he believed that there was about 35% chance of civil war, breaking out in America. Okay, we are now on the brink. Dalio said, nothing that a modern civil war, though it might not invoke muskets. We will see the factoring of states and widespread defiance of federal law. In June, Dalio upped his estimate to uncomfortably more than 50%, predicting an existing battle of the hard right against the hard left, in which you will have to pick a side and fight for it and keep your head down or flee. And that's what's coming. Okay, that's what's coming. The Civil War. So let me grab this real quick. Shalakia. This is Matthew 24 and 6. All right. This is Matthew 24 and 6. For many shall, Shalaki, this is Matthew 24 and 6. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. So you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and this is what Yahweh Shai prophesied, all right, thousands of years ago. Now it's happening in our time frame. This article that I read earlier, that was a year ago that happened. Now it's 2025. Now we're in the middle of 2025. We're about to enter the summer. Okay. Gun range training rates are going up. Gun prices are going up. People are buying more guns than ever, man. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay. So for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So not even just nations, national nations like United States versus China, China against Iran, Iran against Russia, whatever. All these nations are going against each other. Not just those nations, but biblical nations. Esau, Edom versus Jacob, Jacob versus Esau. Okay, a race war. A lot of these things are happening, man. A lot of spirits are happening that's rousing up Judah. Judah's being roused up, man, to the point that there's no turning back. You even got Edomites that they're about to pick sides, man. The Edomites are going back to their original selves, man. I'm telling you, that white guilt is dying. They're calling Jake babies niggers and killing Jake kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not romanticizing Jake because Jake is wicked as fuck. But they showing you they coming back. They showing their devilish selves, man. They're showing their horns. Why they're called the devil? Why they're called the bases of men? They're gonna show you why they're called that. And it's gonna be too late for you, Jakes, man. So, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. It says, then shall you deliver. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, shall kill you, and shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, right? Because we are hated from Yahweh Shai. We are hated for Yahweh Shai because we're preaching his name. All right, we are hated by this world because we're preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But that's another topic for another time. So I'm gonna grab this Isaiah 19 and 2. It's Isaiah 19 and 2. And I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. Okay. So hey, that's what's going to happen. Egyptian against Egyptian. They said it. It says in the article. You have to pick a side. The hard side of the Democrats or the harsh side of the Republicans, left or right. Conservatives versus liberals. Fight or flee. That's what's going to happen. You're going to see people picking up guns. Yo, there's a lot of people in America that got guns, man. Got a whole collection of guns, and they're going to use that against each other. Okay, they're going to use that against each other. All hell is about to break loose in every city, every neighborhood, every county, community in America, man. And if you don't got Yahweh Bashim outside with you, hey, man, you're going to be done. That's why we're praying that the Lord will protect us in these times to come. It's going to be a race war, man. And Jake is going to be a major target. Jake is going to be a huge target, man. Because the only people that's going to make it out of here alive is the elect. This is Zechariah 13 and 8. This is, shall come to pass that in that land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third part shall be left therein. Okay? 2/3 shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Okay, and those two parts are 2/3, man. 66.6% of our people are going to die off. Your family, your friends, cousins, aunties, they're all going to perish, man. That's the truth. But that third part is going to be that 1/3, that 33.3%, that righteous number, that righteous small remnant of Israelites, man. They're going to be redeemed. They're going to be protected by Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, guided through the time of Jacob's trouble. That's the only thing that matters is the elect. And you're going to need the Lord's name, man. It's Proverbs 18:10. Because you're really going to need the Lord's name, man, in these times. It's Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. And what is the name of the Lord? It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Yahweh means he saves. Shalak, Yahweh means he exists. And Yahushai means he saves or he delivers. Because, hey, the battle that we're in is going to be a spiritual battle, not a physical battle. I mean, it's going to be a physical battle, but we're not going to pick up weapons like these people are, man. Are not carnal. There we go. This is 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to pull down the strongholds. Right. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but spiritual. We don't need to pick up a Glock. We don't need to pick up a shotgun. Now the Lord will probably give us, I don't know how things gonna work out in Jacob's trouble, because some brothers do have weapons to protect themselves and their families, but we're not gonna trust in our bows, man. An AR-15 is not going to get you out of situations. Your Glock is not going to get you out of situations. A shotgun, a pistol, a revolver is not going to get you out of crazy, harsh situations, man. The only thing that's going to get you out of situations, the deadly, only a few men survive type situations, is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, so don't trust in your bow, man. Trust not your bow. Psalms 44:6. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Right, and this is King David saying that. Your gun ain't gonna save you, man. Your pistol, all right, you have 1,000 grenades and ain't gonna save you, man. Flash grenades ain't gonna save you, because this battle that we're going through is a spiritual battle. Who's orchestrating these things? Who's orchestrating the civil war to come? Who's orchestrating the destruction to come? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, not Esau. Esau is also a pawn, and Esau's also a pawn in the Lord's chess game, man. He's just a chess piece. Say, man, we're going to trust in the Lord, not our weapons, not our own understanding, not our own heart. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and let not unto thy own understanding. Right, because the mind can play games on you. We're coming to a war. We coming to a war of battles, of all types of battles: mental, physical, spiritual, and carnal. Because people are gonna pick up guns and they're gonna shoot each other. But hey, the elect, hey man, don't follow your own understanding. Trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. How you feel, what you think, put it in the Lord's hands. You're gonna deal with it, man. He's gonna guide your steps. Don't take matter in your own hands, man. The Lord is the master of vengeance. We're not, man. Okay? Wait upon the Lord, man. Civil war is right around the corner. These cities that you live in, it's gonna be in destruction and rubble, man. Your neighbors that you see walking up down the street, people walking up down the street, are gonna be bullet targets, man. But you are gonna be protected by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Say, hey, man. With that, call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kadash. Shalom.